Hello, everyone. Hopefully my YouTube works today. It's been one of those days. What is the deal? Hopefully my YouTube works today. Oh, there I am. Okay. Jeez. I think it's just because so many people are on. It's bogging up everything. Say hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I'm terrible. Hey, Laura. How are you, hon? Bear with me. I'm just going to share my live. It's a lot faster now that I got a new laptop. Yay! Hey, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, that's my laptop. Hey, Miss Kara. Hey, Laura. How are you? Yeah, me too. Hey, Pam. I got my life got interrupted and I had to reconnect again. So I don't know. Hopefully it calms down. Hey, Pam. Hey, Willie. If you guys could share for me, I appreciate it because I'm on YouTube. I am sharing on Facebook just so people know, but yeah, me too. Hey, Pam. Where's my volume? My life got interrupted and I had to reconnect again. So I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know if that's my life. Hopefully it Okay, I'm almost done. At least this is faster. Hey, Pam. Hey, Willie. You guys could share for me, I appreciate it. Almost done, so you don't have to listen to that. I got a new laptop and I don't know where my volume is. Oh, hold on. There we go. Found it. Gee, money, Christmas. Let's just post that. Okay. One more. It's hot in here already. How are you guys doing? Okay, now that that is done, turn this off. So lightning fast. Okay. This over here. I'm having to use one of my craft tables as my office table because now I'm working from home. So that's different. All right, so let me get this together. Hopefully I don't drop this all over the floor. So I've got my glue gun and my glue pot on. So how are you guys doing? Hey, Tina. Why aren't you making wreaths, Pam? Oh, thank you, Willie. Thank you, Kara. Thank you. You guys doing all right? You having a good night? I'm actually going to have a different view coming soon. I'm still using my phone kind of over here. So I'm going to get a stand that I can, what do you call it? Go at the edge of the table. You can hook it to the edge of the table and it'll go up like that because I've got so much stuff behind my table that I can't get this over here. So I'm just going to use this one for any sewing projects I have since it's right next to my sewing table. So yes, I will be doing some some tutorials on some sewing stuff. Yay! You've what? You've torn what? Oh no, you've torn ligaments in your ankle. That's a bummer. Hey Sharon, how are you? He took over your craft room? Oh, I would not be putting up with that. No way, Jose. All right, so let me show you what we're going to work on. So this is going to be my last bunny Easter project, and then I'm moving on to summer and spring. Isn't it pretty? I got this from Old Lang Farm, so it's OLDE and then Lang, LANG Farms. Okay, I'm gonna put this stuff over here and move my sewing machine, so now I have a little bit more room. Excuse me. Oh, good, Sharon. It's excellent here. It's like 70 degrees today, Willie. So I'm going to be using these 3 colors. We got some coral, and we got some a little bit of gold, and some black and white check on here. And we're going to be using a Evergreen wreath form. Now this is a 24-inch Evergreen wreath form that I got from Doris. I got 18 of these because they're like $4 and is it 59 cents per wreath? And I got like 18 of them. Their website is www.darice.com. Okay, they are a wholesaler, so you do need either a business license or a sales tax license or both. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to squish this. Okay, so I'm just going to lean on it and squish it because I want it oval. Like that. Okay, and I'm just going to push this side. There we go. Push down on this. There. Now we got an oval one. Okay. I like doing the ovals, well, especially with those because I need an oval to fit the bunny on there. Then we got a bunch of flowies. I'm going to be using all of these flowers. So that's why I was using the coral, because we got some like a antique pink, like a pink and red together, and then this dahlia. Aren't those pretty? So I'm going to be doing this in a non-traditional Easter colors. Then I'm going to be using 5 different ribbons. So I've got these. This one I got from Trends and Gems. This one is from Craft Outlet. This one is from Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to be using these 2 as well. This one I got from the at-home store during Christmas time. I got like 5 rolls of these. There's 4-inch at $5.99. It's 5 yards. It's cheap. It's really good ribbon though. And then I got this. It's got the bling on the side. So cute. Okay, so I got those. Maybe use some little bit berries. Maybe. We'll see. And then I bought Hobby Lobby out. I got 5 of these. Aren't these pretty? Same color. Love them. So I'm going to use 5 of these. All right. So I am going to move this over so you can see. And then let me see if it'll let me pan out. There we go. Okay, hopefully that'll be good. It's 85 in Texas. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 90. Hey, Isla, how are you, hon? I know, fancy. If you guys wouldn't mind sharing, I appreciate it. Sharing is caring. Yes, I stole Laura's line. I know she won't. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cut my mesh, and I know you guys have seen this before. Okay, I'm just going to cut that out because it was fraying a little bit. I'm going to do mostly this color, I think, because we've got the same colors in the flowers and the eggs. So how I do this is I just hold this up like this, right with my hand right above my head, and I cut it. Now it usually ends up being about 28 inches. So if you need to measure it, you can go 28 to 30 inches. Okay. Just gonna cut some of these. Hi, Chicky Sue. My puppers is in here. She's like, who is she talking to? Hey, I don't need your wet nose all over those. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's 5. I'm just going to use the rest of this roll. There we go. Okay, so I got 6 of those. Do some gold. Aw, thank you, Isla. I know we need some. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, I'm with Easter, Millie. I really am. I'm kind of over it. I was gonna do my live last night, but because I'm gonna be doing my lives on Tuesdays and Fridays now for my business page, but my laptop decided, yeah, it's done working. I mean, it still works, don't get me wrong, but it's like so extremely slow. It would get really, really fast, and then it slowed down. As soon as I click on something, it would just like get stuck. And it would take like 3 or 4 minutes to get unstuck, and then it'd be really, really fast again. I'm like, I'm done with this. Okay, I got 3 of those. We can always cut more if we want. I love this mesh. I got this at Hobby or at Craft Outlet. And by the way, you guys, Outlet is now taking orders again. They said on limited orders or what, I don't know what that means. So I was a really bad girl and I bought over $300 worth of stuff. Oh, was a bad girl. Okay, so put the rest of this. Now you could do this in any color. It doesn't have to be the pink and the gold and that kind of thing. I am gonna put a little gold stopwatch in between on the hat, but I can't. I know I have 2 of them because they were ornaments from Christmas and I got a Hobby Lobby, but I'm like, I can't find them. They're in a bucket somewhere. I'm not gonna fit. 52 and raining. Rain. I'll take your rain if you want. We need rain here. It's so dry here. Yay! Good for you, Kara. You got snow? Oh. On which day, Pam? Tuesdays? I think Laura usually goes on Thursdays, doesn't she? Or did she change it? I know she usually goes Thursdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, I think. So I do my lives on Fridays and Tuesdays because I need Mondays and Wednesdays for my business days. Okay, so now what we're going to do, so we're going to take this, we're just going to fluff it a little bit. Just run your fingers through it. I'm going to show you what we're going to do in the middle because you're going to need to put something in the middle in here to, oh weird, it's lopsided. to put the bunny in there. Come on. Okay, like that. There we go. Now it's laying flat. Because this hole in here is to see how big it is. We're gonna put some ruffles in there, so the bunny doesn't fall through or sag in. Okay, and that's what we're gonna do first. So I'm gonna take some of this gold and use that instead. Okay, so I'm gonna take 2 of the gold. This is a good way, you guys, to get rid of some of your leftover mesh that you don't know what to do with, is use evergreens. I personally love using evergreens more than I do the hold on, over here while I do that. The regular wreath forms. Just because you use less mesh, it takes less time. All right, so I'm going to use, let's see, black. Let's just use black. I'm going to get 4 black pipe cleaners. I'm going to make some curtains to put in front of this window, and some blackout curtains. I've got a bunch of blackout fabric because there's so much of a glare. I love having this window right here, but we get the southern exposure, so the sun is like from noon on is like right here. And I have to close the blinds because otherwise I would actually be blinded right now with the sun. But it gives such a glare. Oh, she changed it? Oh, dang it. I changed mine originally because she was on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Or Wednesdays. That girl. I can't keep track of her. Well, I don't know. It depends on what time she goes. I would be going at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, which would be 8 o'clock her time. So, I don't know. We might end up being on at the same time. I don't know. I switched because she was going on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I'm going to have to speak to her about that. I'm just teasing her. She can go whenever she wants. Now always catch the replay, right? I'm going to bring some of these up in the bottom. Okay. What we're going to do is I'm going to take this. We're going to make a ruffle like we normally do. Tuesdays and Fridays are her recorded tutorials. So Kara, when does she go live? She goes lives on Wednesdays and Thursdays still, right? Or did she change that too? I've been so busy with everything, I can't keep up. Okay, so we're going to make a ruffle like we normally do. Okay. It was either a bird or something hit the window. Okay. First of all, oh, I remember what I need to do. Sorry. We're going to need to do this first. All right. Turn this over. I'm like, what am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. I am. Okay. I really do know what I'm doing, you guys. It's you. I swear. Okay, so I'm going to stick this right here. Okay, and tie it. And I'm just going to cut this off because I know it's going to be too long. I'll just leave a little bit just in case. Okay, and then go across. This is little Miss Laura Jean's trick. Yes, what I thought. Okay. Oh, yes, right. Okay. So, yeah, that's right. And so she didn't change it. It's just I think her recorded tutorials is what she changed for the group, right? So, okay, good. Then I'm not going to miss them. Woo! Dodge that bullet. Okay. So, and then we're going to put one right up here at the top. Now, since we elongated this by doing this oval, I may have to put another one in here. Yep, I'm going to take, so you're going to need 1.5 when you elongate it. If you don't elongate it and leave it circular, you only need 2 pipe cleaners. But once you elongate it, or once you push it to make it oval, it makes this longer. Now, you could totally do this just leaving it oval. You could do this on a regular work form. You could do this on a teardrop swag. Yeah, I know. That poor girl. Oh, I felt so bad for her when she showed us that. I'm like, oh my God. That sucks. Having to deal with that. Oh, especially when you thought you lost all that ribbon. I'm glad she didn't lose as much ribbon as she thought she did, though. So that's a plus. Okay, so now I'm going to take that other, I'll take this one, make this a little bit longer. Okay. So now we can make the ruffle. Jeez. I'm talking and working at the same time. Okay. So you want to do a ruffle just like that. And take the pipe cleaner. Now if you take it and you fold it over, like, oh, my husband's calling, of course. And if you fold it over like this, why is he calling me? Nobody ever wants to talk to me unless I'm doing a live. He was trying to call me. I knew I should have told him I was going live, but that's okay. Hold on, back here in just a second. Hey Laura, we were just talking about your craft room. We thought you had changed your lives, but then we figured out that your lives are the same as your tutorials that were different. What did I do with the other one? Here it is. So we're going to do 3 ruffles on this one. Thank you for popping on, hon. Thank you, sweet pea, Laura. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, poor thing. I feel bad for you, Laura. That sucks. But it could be a blessing in disguise because you got to paint your new walls, which I love the color you picked for the walls. Love that color. It reminds me of the beach, that color, kind of a coastal gray. Okay. Now, I'll put this on here. So we're going to end up doing 3 because we need 3. And then just spread this out. Just like that. Just like you do a normal ruffle. And we're going to do 1 more. And then we're going to put the ruffles in. Got to put the ruffles in before you put the bunny on. What did I do with my other? Okay. I don't know what happened to my other pipe cleaner. I'm a hot mess today, you guys. A hot mess. Okay. Okay, so. And then we put the okay. So if you bend it over like this, all that dead space right here, it'll make it tighter and make it stand up like that. Sorry. It's like my husband never calls me. Which kind of makes me a little worried because he never calls me. He always texts me. But then he just called. Well, I don't know. Let me do this. Hold on. I'm going to email him real quick because he gets his email on his phone. Let him know I'm on live. Come on. Bear with me. Hold on just a second. Come on. How come these things never go as fast as you want them to? Let's see. I am on a live. There. All right, I think I'm still live, right? Okay. Hold on. Sorry, guys. That totally jacked me up. Open. Okay. So, while that catches up to itself, so now you can see we have a bed for the little bunny to lay in. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to do some of these. Now the way I do this, I am going to, so you want to have it curl in with its natural curl, just like this, right? And then you take it and you just make a little ruffle with curls. I'm just going to randomly put these in. Okay, kind of spread these out a little bit. And do a gold one. Okay. And they're usually, I don't know, about 4 or 5 inches apart. Thank you, Isla. I know, isn't that a pretty color? It reminds me, this is a good beach color. Coral. I used it in, I think I used this in my grandmother's wreath. She loves coral. But it would be a really pretty color to use in a beach wreath. Which I think I've used it in a beach wreath too. Okay. All right. Okay. And that one didn't want to go in very well. There. It was a lot shorter on this side than it was. You don't need too much black. You don't want the black to overpower whatever else it is, the other colors. Black is just the accent color. The pink and the gold is going to be more of our main colors. Even though the bunny has got more black in it, I don't want the black to overpower everything else. Pinky fleshy color. I know, right? It's pretty. I love it. That one is about, yep, that's what I thought. Sometimes these ties come off a little bit, but that's okay. You got enough ties on there, you're not going to miss. So I got coral pink gold. I usually just hold it up against my chest like this and curl it in. It's the easiest way for me to do it. And these curls don't have to be perfect, you guys, because they're just in here for some color. You know, you need some pop of color. Boom goes the dynamite. There we go. I'm going to cut that one right here. There we go. Black one. Like I said, these are kind of at random, so they are not perfect on the spacing, which is perfectly fine. Okay, we're going to have plenty of color. Oh, I love this color. I should have bought more of this today. There we go. Kind of spread it out a little bit. And the gold one. Probably have to get more gold. That's fine. We have more. Okay. And if you guys want to get notifications of my videos when I upload them, like sometimes I do tutorials without doing lives, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because that way you'll get notifications when I do some tutorials. Normally I do tutorials when they're pretty lengthy in time, so that way I can actually fast forward pieces. Like if I'm making a flower wreath, you know, because the technique is the same throughout the whole thing. So I'm sure you don't want to watch me making petals, right? So gold. You know, and sometimes if I just don't feel like going live, I may just do a tutorial and upload it. To be quite honest, sometimes you just don't feel like doing a live, you know? You just don't. Okay, we're almost done. And see how much less time that takes to put these in there than using the regular wreath form. I can tell you, honestly tell you, I timed it, and it takes me twice as long to make a wreath with a regular work form than it does one of these. So, I don't know. I just love the Evergreen forms. They're just so versatile, you know? And you really don't see, unless you're doing a Christmas wreath, I mean, you really don't end up seeing any of this greenery anyway. So you're just using it for the ties, and it just makes your wreath so much fuller. Okay, so I need a gold one. Okay, this one right here. Why is that so short? Okay, fine, I'll just put it right here. So you guys have anything fun planned this weekend? You guys going out anywhere? You just hanging out? Oh, thanks, Pam. Yeah, I love these things. Love them. I do the same thing with the Evergreen swags too. Okay, one more. And I've got a little bit of gold left if we need to fill in anywhere, which I really doubt we will, because this is pretty full already. There, see? Just like that. Isn't that pretty? And look at how full it is already. I used half as much. I just used leftovers. Isn't that pretty? Your work, aw, bummer. That's a bummer. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we got a little bit of the the gold left. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the hat on first. And since it's more fluffier down here at the end, it's flatter up here. Put this right here. So I've got a gold watch thing to put right here in the middle. So I'm going to put this one like right here. And what I left, she's got a little loop right here. So you can put a tie in there, but I'm going to put another one right in her crotch too. So it's not, I don't want it flopping around too much, and this will kind of hold it down a little bit. That way his legs are still movable. Okay. I love her bunnies. Her bunnies. She's getting ready to make scarecrows, you guys. Her scarecrows are going to be so cute. And I can't wait for her witches. Her witches are cute too. All of her stuff is cute. You can get her attachments at Olde Farm. So it's OLDELANG Farms. She's on Etsy. But I usually contact her on her Facebook page. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to attach this first, but I want to put some, I'm going to put some of these on there. Let it sit. Now you guys, I only use Gorilla Glue because I have found that it keeps, I don't off, and it's good in high temperature weather, low temperature weather. It's pretty weather resistant. So I'm going to put one up here, but I'm going to put some glue on it first. Okay. Sit for a little bit. So by the time we're done putting on the bunny legs, these will be done. All right, so I'm going to let this sit over here. Now, I'm going to put a, this is pretty thick through here. So, let me look at that one more time. So I'm going to put that right there, and right here. Okay, so I'm going to put a bow in the middle. So I'm going to take her, tie. Okay, twist it. I'm going to twist it once. And I'm going to take some oh, yucky. Hate taxes. Hate it. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Isla. Pam, the bunny came from Olde Farms. So it's OLDE. And then Farms. Olde Farms. LANG Farms. She makes the cutest stuff. She is also where I got that, like, other bunny one that I had, that with the harlequin with the purple and the turquoise. The first one I did. That's where I got that one too. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this right here. Just put it through the fabric. Okay, come on. Trying to do it in an angle, it's not working very well. Come on. There we go. Alright, I just did this last week, so now it's just giving me a hard time. There we go. There we go. Got it. Okay. Just gotta be patient. And I'm just gonna twist that once. Okay. Now, I'm gonna put this one. Is it not live? Come on. Okay, there we go. All right, so now that there's only 2 people left, sorry about that. I had to reconnect again. Okay, so now these should be on here. And they're on here pretty good. Okay, I'm just not gonna pull on too hard. Forgot to do that when I first started. Okay. Just gonna turn this once. You could use really any color pipe cleaner you have, because you're not going to see these anyway. They match, so that's just what I'm putting on there. Okay, so I'm going to turn it this way so I can see. Put this right here. Okay. You guys see everything okay? It decided, yeah, she's making the Uncle Sam. She doesn't really want to. She hates. So I told her, I said, I'll just buy your scarecrow. My YouTube decided it was just gonna sit there and not do anything, so I had to reconnect it again. You know. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm just wrapping this around the bar. Okay. And that is over too far. Of course it is. Okay, so it's hard because you need to get these lined up. Oh, hold on. Actually, these are pretty lined up. Okay. We need to push that one down just a little bit more. Okay, there we go. I got pipe cleaners back here, and they keep trying to wrap its stuff around each other. There we go. Okay, so we got that one on there. Now we just gotta put this one down. So I'm going to wrap this one around this pipe cleaner right here, or this ruffle. Come on. There we go. I win. So once I've built some curtains in here, you won't see nearly as much of a glare. There. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Make sure it's a little even. Okay, now I am going to make the bow to put in here. So I'm going to put a bow in the middle. I'm going to put a bow over here and a bow over here. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here for right now. Now, with the bow on the middle, I am going to have to use a pipe cleaner for that to put around the bow, because there's no ties to attach it to. I think it should. Okay, so I'm going to get my handy dandy easy bow maker. Okay. I'm going to do the gold, the rose gold, and the flower one. Okay. This stuff sheds a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm just going to be using the Easy Bow Maker just to hold my ribbon. Let's see, I don't want the tails too long, so I don't want it covering up all of the bunnies. I'm just going to make this about a 10-inch. I love this. It's got kind of a copper look to it, so it'll match perfect. 10-inch tail. Now how I do this is you want to hold your index finger in the front and your thumb either on the side or the back, however you want to hold it. Just make sure your index finger in the front, because once you turn this, your index finger is going to be in the back. You put your hand underneath here, a little slack, put your hand underneath here as you're pulling it up, okay, and scrunch it. Okay, so I'm going to make that about a 7-inch loop. There we go. So your finger in the front, your thumb in the back. Okay, kind of pull this up a little bit. If it starts folding under here like that, just twist it a little bit. Okay, and then as you're pulling your hand up, making the loop, you twist your hand like this. Okay, so that way your thumb is in the front and your index finger is in the back. And then you scrunch it. Just like that. You just pull these together, make sure they match, and they do. And you can put these next to each other. One of them can be longer than the other one. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. I kind of prefer them that way, so they're not perfect. And then I just put it in my Easy Bow Maker. Hold it. Do the same thing with this. Where'd everybody go? Okay, so I'm going to do these at about 9 inches. So I want these a little bit shorter than the 4-inch ribbon. Okay. So it's going to be like a 6-inch loop. That's too big. There we go. There we go. That one. And this one. This is just like a rose gold that I got at Christmas time. make that like a 5-inch loop. A little too big. There we go. All right, now. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, take this out, take this, okay. Now, you don't have to worry about it being black in here because we're going to probably put a flower in the middle of that anyway. Okay, and fold it over. Okay, I'm only going to twist it like maybe once or twice just because I don't want it built up down here at the bottom or it's not going to lay right. So, let me get the wreath here real quick because we're going to put this bow right in between. Funny. We're going to connect it right to that ruffle in here. Just going to stick this in here. Kind of guide it. I can see what I'm doing. Okay, there's this one. There's this one. Okay, here we go. I don't want it squished down here. Don't pull it too much. You're just gonna sink your bow. Okay, you just want it. Kind of sitting on top, just like that. Okay, there we go. So I'll probably cut that a little bit because it's covering up too much of his body. Okay. I'm just dovetailing these. You just fold it in half, cut up at an angle, like that. Okay. Okay. Pull on like that. I'm going to cut that one even just a tad more. Just a tad. There. Okay, put that one. Okay. There. There we go. Just gotta show it who's boss, right? I'm probably gonna put something in the middle of that anyway. Okay. There. How pretty. So pretty. Alright, now I'm gonna make, now with these two, one here, you don't have to use any zip ties, any pipe cleaners or anything. We're going to take it right out of the Easy Bow, right into the wreath. And I'll show you how to do that. It's really simple. So I'm going to use this. Okay. And I'm probably going to make probably another 10-inch loop. Okay. That's too big. That's a little bit too big still. Okay. Got that. Easy bow maker. What is this? Also at 9 inches. Jack must be home. Can't be 5 o'clock. Is it 5 o'clock already? No, it's only 4 o'clock. Okay. That scared me. Usually it's only 5. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Okay, and then I'll do this one. Thank you, Willie. Appreciate it. I wanted to do something that wasn't a traditional pink or blue or green or purple for Easter. I wanted it to be something different. Because honestly, after Christmas, when everybody starts doing Valentine's and then Easter starts, I get sick of Easter really quick. I'm just not a big pastel person. And all those pastels for Easter, I'm just like, ugh, over it. I mean, they're pretty, but I can only handle so much of it. So. Okay, so now that I got our bow in here, let me show you how we just take it out and put it into our wreath. I'm going to do the top one first. So, you just want to, I'm just going to put it right here. So I'm going to put this one at a diagonal going this way, and this one at a diagonal going this way. Okay? So, I'm just going to put it in this tie. So, from my Easy Bow Maker, pull it right out, and I don't have enough tie on that one yet. Hold on. I'm gonna do this one. Okay, now I can put it in there. Maybe the tie was a little too short because it's in the same tie as the mesh. There we go. Okay, now you can kind of maneuver these up a little bit. Fine, then I'll just go this way. Okay, now dovetail it just like I did before. Almost cut that one. That would have been bad. Okay. So I heard it's supposed to be really nice for the rest of the week out here. So I'm hoping to get outside and do something. At least Hobby Lobby's open still. Okay, there we go. I love these colors together. I mean, it has some pink in it, but it's not that traditional pastel baby pink. Okay. Thanks, Willie. Yeah, I just, don't know. I can only handle so much of Easter. I'm ready to move on to, you know, like 4th of July and doing some beach wreaths and, okay, so now we're going to do the other bow. And I actually, because Craft Outlet's doing some orders now, bought some stuff for fall and Halloween, which is my favorite. Okay, I'm going to do this one at 12 inches because I want the tails on the bottom to be a little bit longer. Okay. So I'm anxious to do some, although I'm kind of getting over spring too. The spring and summer wreaths are not my favorite to do, just because there's only, I don't know. To me, there just doesn't seem to be as many options to do for summer and spring. I have to kind of be a little bit more creative for those kind of months. So, I don't know. Like, you got the beach wreaths, and you got 4th of July, and what? You know, I don't know. I think Halloween, fall, and Christmas are my favorites. Which I'm actually going to start doing Christmas in June. Excited. 3 months. April, May, June. Yep, 3 months. Actually, 2 months because I started doing it at the beginning of June. So excited. I love Christmas. When do you start doing Christmas, Willie? In fact, I'm going to be doing my first kind of Halloween. It can be done every day, but I'm doing my first like Halloween sometime this week, actually. I'm excited. But it's going to be in my design group. So it's going to be one of those, what do you call it? Those painted styrofoam heads that I got from Davis Wright. I'm excited. See these? 3 yards. Not a whole lot going on there. Turned out perfect, actually. Just gotta get the tape off. Not my... This is not my favorite ribbon, but it is pretty cheap. There we go. Okay. That. All right, now. Okay. We're going to do it on the bottom. So, I'm going to again do it right here. I'm going to take this tie, pull this out, put it right in. See how easy? No fighting with pipe cleaners. And I'm done with this. No fighting with pipe cleaners or zip ties, nothing. I wanted to give this bunny more of like a little romantic Victorian look. Something different. I just needed to do something different, to be honest. So yeah, I got started buying some Halloween picks, and I got some fall ribbon. I'm excited. I sold most of my fall last year, I think I still only have one fall item from last year I didn't sell. That was a centerpiece. So okay, there we go. There we go, just like that. They're pretty. So pretty. Alright, so I think now I'm going to start putting in some. So I'm only going to put a few in. So I'm going to alternate them between, you know what, I need some, I'm trying to think, I got that gold. I don't know if I want to put some of this in there. I'm trying to think if I have some, got that black up there. Black. I got that striped. Huh. Hold on just a second. And just put 2.5 inch around it. Instead of, I usually do a 2.5 and a 1.5, but I think I'm just gonna do 2.5. What the heck, huh? Just go nuts. We'll just go nuts. Okay, so, and then I'll alternate between these three. All right. Okay, I kind of pinch it and kind of fold it over so I kind of know where to cut it. Okay. Put this one right here in this tie. I'm gonna undo this one because it's a little short. There we go. Mother's Day. You know what? I have never done anything for Mother's Day. I don't know. I just never have. I don't know if is it even a big seller, Mother's Day? I like that striped in there. Okay. Then we're going to do another gold. And put it right down here. I'm going to try to put this in right there. Okay. So I'm going to do a gold and the floral. I usually don't measure these. Just kind of. I could do Christmas all year long, although I'm sure I probably get, burnout on it too, but if I could just do Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas with a little bit of spring, I think I'd be happy, but gotta go with the flow, right? I'm gonna tell you what, in this issue that we're having with coronavirus is killing my shop. I think I sold like one thing in 2 weeks, so getting a little worried. I even am running a sale right now, and I still can't seem to move my product. Which normally if I run a sale I do really well, so I don't know. Just, you can only do so much, right? Okay, I'm gonna flip this around. side. I'm going to put one right here and right here. Kind of ties to go with it. Come on. Where are the, there they are. Okay. So I'm going to do another gold and a black. That one right here. Jeez. That was my lotion that fell off the table. I took a room though. I don't have nearly as much stuff falling on the floor as I used to, but it still happens. Alright, this side. I like this striped ribbon. Where did I get that? Oh, we're at Craft Outlet. Well, yeah, I don't know. I haven't really heard if people have sold. I guess it just depends on the area or whatever, but I don't know. I've never heard that Mother's Day has been a real big seller for a lot of people. When I think of Mother's Day, I mean, I don't think of like buying my mom a wreath or anything like that. You know, I don't know. To each his own, I guess, right? Okay. And then we'll probably put some of this on the top, and then we'll be done with our ribbon. I'm gonna put this right here. I must have took the dog outside. I can hear the dog ball bouncing around all over the floor. This started coming out. Okay. Okay. One more at the top by the hat, and then I think we are done with the ribbon. We could start putting in the fun stuff. Okay, now, let's see. I'd probably put, well, I'm gonna put one right here, I think, right here. So let's see, so then this is, so I got floral here and floral here. Let's do the gold and the black. So we're gonna be done with this. Okay, and done with this. So we'll just do one with the gold and the black. Done with this ribbon. All right. I was so excited. I finally found some toilet paper the other day. You know, it's pretty bad when you're excited about toilet paper. Sam's friend has had some in, and we walked in to get something else. And I happened to notice, I'm like, oh, everybody's got toilet paper in their cart. So we went back there, and they had a big, huge pallet of toilet paper. So I snagged one. Of course, they're only letting people have one member per membership, I should say, which is good because that means people can't hoard it. I mean, I guess they could buy one, go out, come back in, buy another one. But the whole point is so people can't hoard it like that. The other thing too is it also, they're not allowing refunds. Yay! So people that are hoarding it can't come back later and go, yeah, I got too much of this. Well, then you shouldn't have hoarded it to begin with. Miss Stoppish. Oh, I forgot to dovetail this one. Okay. There. There you go. That's what she looks like so far. Too pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. Let's see what I want to do with the flowers. Put that down there. Okay. Now, I'm going to do, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put an egg right there. I'm going to put an egg right here. And then here. Now there's something, hold on. This is not sitting right. It's just not sitting right. And I got this all wrapped up back here. Get off. I'm just trying to find. It's wrapped around this pipe cleaner of this tie. There we go. Oh, that would help for one. Hold on, you guys, I'm just trying to. I need to wrap it around this other one. There we go. Okay, now. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I put this egg like right here. This ball is trying to dig me off. I want it back farther. There we go. There we go. I'm going to stick this egg right here. Is that what I want right there? Maybe I should put this right here instead, because I only bought one of these. That could go really pretty right there. Or maybe we could put this right here at the top. Boy. Right? I know. It's the little things. Let me see. Yeah, it's gonna be too much right there. I'll probably put this one right up here. Although, I'm gonna do something real quick because this is, I don't have enough fluff right there. So I'm gonna put another ruffle right there so my bow will stand up, because this is sinking down in there and I don't like it. I'm just gonna use the rest of this. Okay. So real quick ruffle with it. There we go. Okay. So I'm just gonna make another ruffle because I don't have enough oomph right there. I need some more. So I'm just gonna make another ruffle. You know, when in doubt, you gotta compromise. Oh, it should be good. My bow is, you don't want a sinky bow, right? Okay. All right. There. Now it should be good. Sometimes you just gotta figure it out. There we go. There. That's better. Where is it? I have too many pipe cleaners back here. It's hard to tell which one's which. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's better. Just gonna kind of pull these like that. Probably just put a small flower in there. There. Oh, looks better. Okay. Now, so in right here. Okay. Make sure though that you put your ribbons where you want them before you start gluing stuff. I must have touched it. Sorry. Okay. There. I know, right? I know. If they only knew. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some glue on here. And put it right there. Okay, and do the same thing on this side. 5 of these. I'm going to use all 5 of them in here because I don't have any other projects with this color I'm going to be making these with, so. Okay. That one right there. You can move your ribbons around while it's warm, but once it's in there. Okay. So I got one there, one there. And I think I am going to put this big old thing right there. Oh, it's pretty right there. And stick this right in this tie. Okay. I'll probably put, it says 2, 3, 4. Alright. So I'm going to put another one right over here. Right in this other tie. Stick that one right there. And stick another one. Hold on. I'm gonna put it in the wrong one. I did. It's supposed to go on this one. Oops. Put it in the wrong tie. Hot. Okay. Put that in there. Okay. I don't have much left. We just got these and the flowers, and then we're done. And then I want another one up here. If I have one left over, I have one left over. I could always use it for next year. So I'm going to put it right here in this one. Glue gun. Stick that one right here. Okay, kind of shove that down in there. All right. So I think I'm only going to use the 4. I got 2 on this side, 2 on this side. So let's put some flowers in here, shall we? And then we'll be done. Okay. So got all of these. I like these little flowers that come with it. So you get a big flower and a little flower. I love these Natural Brilliance collection. It's $5.99. You get 2 big flowers basically. I save these leaves. I love these leaves. They're my favorite. Yeah, aren't they pretty? And they're wired. These are like the only leaves I really save. So I'm gonna cut these. It's kind of long. Save those. The Natural Brilliance is my favorite collection they have. You guys hear my husband talking out there? Mr. Loudmouth. So, I think I'm going to put some of these flowers. I'm going to cut these leaves off though. So how y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Hanging in there? You guys getting stir crazy for having to stay at home all the time? Okay, I kind of am. I'm usually a homebody anyway, but I'm being told you can't go outside. You're like, watch me. Watch me. Okay, so I'm gonna put some of these. I got a big old bag of those leaves. All right, I'm gonna put one right here. Okay, get my glue pot. Okay, stick that right in there. The glue. There we go. There's that one. Okay, that is not going anywhere. Put another one right here. Okay. Try not to get the glue on the flower. I'm gonna stick that right down in there. Okay, got that one right there. Two. Let's stick this one down right there. That's pretty right there. Okay, let's stick that right down in there. Cut this just a tad. There we go. There's that one. I'm gonna put some of these. These leaves are really good for. Love them. Let's see. Let's stick them right down in here. Okay, I'm gonna stick that one right there. Okay, and then let's stick one right. All about placement, right? Got one right there, and then I'll put one right up here. That one. I'm gonna put one right up here. I'm going to cut this one just a tad. Okay, put it in my glue pot. My poor husband. We live like, thank you, Willie. We live like 10 minutes away from his work. And he works at a power plant on Colorado Springs Utilities. So, and they're talking about having their workers, you know, like stay in campers at the power plant. And his boss asked him the other day, he goes, so what would you think about spending some time here at the plant? And he goes, you mean like in a camper? And his boss goes, yeah. And he goes, no. He goes, I live 10 minutes up the street. He goes, I refuse to do it. I won't do it. I said, okay. I'm just gonna put this one right down here. I was just like, that's just dumb. You're 10 minutes up the road. I mean, I get it. We're all trying to be safe, right? Oh, I have to tell you something funny. Oh my gosh, this was so hilarious. So, my husband, we take our trash somewhere else, and so my husband had taken these to the trash, and he had found one like laying on some grating or something at work. And the crows are making a nest with these stems. Oh my god, it was so funny. So funny. I'll probably save those leaves too. I was like, oh, that's hilarious. Hilarious. Okay, let's see. So I want to put one right here. Maybe down here. There we go. Okay. And then we'll put the other one right here. These are good leaves to save too, because they've got different. They're pretty. Just like that. I just about died laughing when he told me that. I'm like, are you kidding me? He goes, no. I happen to look up and there's one sticking out of the crow's nest. Oh my god, that is hilarious. Hilarious. Ugh. Okay. So, I got some of these. I've got tons of these, but I don't know why I bought so many of them. One, I only need 3. 2. Huh. 3. Alright. I guess I'm saving the other. That's weird. I don't know why I bought so many. That's fine. I will save those. Because you get 2, you get like 3 with this, and these are not $6.99. Nice, huh? Remember to get your flowers 50% off. I don't save these leaves because I'm not a big fan of them. So I'm going to keep this one separate. Let's see. Let's stick one right up here. I'm going to stick this one right here. And right there. Right there. Okay, let's stick this one right there. That leaf on there. Yeah, I can. I'm like, I have to see that. You have to take a picture. Stick this one right there. I'm gonna put some flowers down here. fact that you get, these are $6.99 and you get like 3 little flowers with it. Too pretty.
I haven't seen it.
Stick one right there. And
Me, Eric, and Matt since Monday, and then Sean and Nick came in today.
let's see, right there.
And then we'll go in tomorrow for about a half a day, and when we get done, we're going home.
My poor dog, her schedule's all messed up. Luckily, so I wanted it. There we go. Luckily, they can't get what's going around. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put this one right here. Put it right. Looking to see. Sticking that right there. That right there. This one left. And then we'll be done. Not too shabby because it's not even, it hasn't even been 2 hours. Look at that. Okay. So I got that one there, that one here. Let's do one down here. Right there. And I'll put this one over here. Okay, so that one right there. There we go. There. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. I was thinking about putting some of those bit berries in, but I really don't think they'll look okay in there because I'm not gonna. I'm gonna turn this, move this, or there we go. Okay, I'm gonna hold this up so you guys can see the whole thing. I'm gonna have such a different angle next time. All right. You guys think? Didn't it turn out really pretty? I know there's a big glare right here, but I'm gonna make some curtains eventually, and didn't it turn out pretty? I love the colors. Love the colors. Love it. Think it turned out really pretty. Those glue webs are everywhere. There we go. There. I think it turned out so pretty. So something non-traditional. Thank you, Willie. Appreciate it. Something non-traditional for Easter. Not your typical light blue. If you're looking for something different for Easter to make, this would definitely be a good idea with the pinks and the reds and the gold and black. I think it's really pretty. Now I'm going to stick, once I find it, I'm going to stick my, another hour before my live in my design group, and I'm going to find my clock and put it right here. My stopwatch and put it right there. You gotta find it. All right, you guys. Well, thank you for hanging with me. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. So I will be doing another live, maybe on Facebook on Friday night. We'll see how Facebook is running. So thanks, guys.